talk to you.
Okay, I just hope I'm recording because I made the huge mistake of like not understanding that it was recording or not. So it's recording, I'm pretty sure.
It's recording now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you drink alcohol? And let me just tell you something, like when I ask you something, it helps if you like say yes I do drink, like longer so that I don't always have to include my voice and like stuff.
Okay. You're gonna edit that, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I have like 10 different people I've talked to, so I'm just gonna put it into like a minute video.
Okay.
It's supposed to be more creative than necessarily like.
Okay.
Okay, okay, it's recording. Do you drink alcohol?
Yes, sometimes I do.
How often do you drink alcohol?
Totally depends on how many assignments we have going on.
And that's
that could be twice a week, and that is the truth. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Could describe where you're at in your life right now?
Like professionally, personally?
Like, okay, so you're in graduate school, and are you single? Or
I am, yeah.
Do you have a lot of friends who are getting married?
No, most of them are single.
Most of them are single?
Yeah.
Really? Like a lot aren't getting engaged, or?
Well, a couple of them are engaged. A couple of them got married and it didn't work out. So I just was one of the ones who just didn't take the step. So they got married, they're single now. I was always single. So that's what I mean by. But yeah, I mean, most of my friends are kind of sort of where I'm at right now. Want to settle down, finishing up with grad school, getting a steady job, and then looking for the next step.
Yeah. So you said you drink alcohol. When you drink at home, what do you normally drink?
I usually just drink single malt.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of whiskey do you usually drink?
Well, among the single malts, Oban, and I guess my second best will probably be Glenmorangie.
Okay.
Yeah. These are just very
do you know like
smooth.
approximately like how much for a liter like those cost?
About $68 a liter.
Okay.
68 to 70.
Okay.
Given the choice, I'd drink Blue Label because that's obviously the best.
Right.
But that's like really expensive.
How long does a liter of like whiskey normally last you?
If I'm drinking by myself, then it probably lasts me like 2 weeks, maybe even 3, 4.
Do you normally describe like a situation where you wouldn't drink whiskey and then you might consume something else, and then describe a situation where you would definitely drink whiskey?
If what I drink is available, then I'm definitely drinking whiskey.
Okay. So even if you were on a date, like you would still consume whiskey?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. The situation in which I don't drink whiskey, that's only if I can't find what I'm looking for. That's when I move away from the whiskey piece.
Okay. Describe an average whiskey drinker.
An average whiskey drinker, they're like really in love with their alcohol. They're people who would switch between grades of whiskey but not move away from whiskey. They're not people who drink whiskey one day and then vodka the next day and gin the next day. An average whiskey drinker sticks to a whiskey.
Okay.
Usually has a lot in stock, so he never runs out.
Do you think that usually people who are whiskey drinkers started with whiskey